One of the things that I love about Kajabi more than any of the other things is their ability to do automations. Automations will save you so much time, and the power that they have in building your business, whether you're connecting it with an email campaign, with an email, with a form, with an offer, with a product, I mean, the list goes on and on and on. It will change how you do things. And they are so very, very powerful. There's a lot of systems out there that have some automations. Some do automations a lot better, but then they don't do other things. Kajabi, I believe, does everything so powerfully that it's the reason that I don't use anything else. I don't have any email campaign programs like Active Campaign anymore or Aweber or any of those. I don't have any funnel creation programs. I don't have any web design programs. I do everything in Kajabi and I love it. So let's, without further ado, get into automation so you can see exactly what they can and cannot do. Okay, so let's get into it. This is my partner back office. That way I can, create things, get rid of them, and so forth for testing and showing and demonstrating. But here we're in the marketing overview area, and you'll see under here we have automations. Okay, this is one way that you can get to automations. But there are so many different ways that you can get to automations. So if I go to automations here, I can get started. And let's say I wanted to create an automation that when an email broadcast is opened, just opened, not clicked or anything. Or I wanted to create an automation when a link in an email broadcast. So let's say that you sent out an email and you had a ad in there, or you had an offer in there, or you had maybe a video you wanted them to watch. You could select this automation, and then you could, in this case, we don't have any. You would choose the email, and then it would give you the option to choose the link, and then you could maybe add a tag, send them another email, all kinds, send them a certificate, all kinds of amazing things that you can do. So you can see here that you've got a lot of options. Email sequence, email was sent. Email sequence, email is open. Email sequence, email is clicked. Email sequence is complete. This is a great one because here, let's say somebody has completed an email sequence and you now want to send them over to an advanced one, another one to take them down another path. You can do that. Or you want to tag them so that in a later automation, if they opt in for something, you don't want to send them back to that email sequence again because they've already gone through it, right? And I'll show you how to do that. So all kinds of different things. Form is submitted. We use this all the time. A person has been inactive. Offer is purchased, granted. Subscription payment successful, failed, or canceled. Lesson is completed. Quizzes failed or passed or completed. A ton of things. Okay, a ton of things you can do from here. But I found the easiest way to do it is from the creation at the time of the object that you're creating. Okay, so let's say I'm going to create a form. And I go in here and I want to create a new form, and we're going to title this test form. And again, you can choose what you want: single opt-in, name and email. You can add a form field. You can pick one that might be already there. You can create a new one. Um, but here we can add automation. So if I click on add automation, now it's going to tailor it to the object that you're working on. In other words, it's going to already come up and say, you obviously want to, create an automation when this form is submitted. So when the form is submitted, you can subscribe them to an email sequence, which is typically what I'll do. You can add a tag. So I can, let's say I'm giving them a lead magnet on personal branding. So I can add a tag, personal branding ebook, or some, so I know how they got on my list. If I want to deliver it, I can send them an email and have the link in there to download it and so forth. Give them a coupon, all kinds of things, grant them a special offer, anything that I want to do, but it's based already on the form being submitted, so it's attached to this form. So anytime I embed this form in my website or a landing page, it automatically will take this on. Okay, so that's one way you can use it.
One of the things I want to be able to share with you is an incredible deal that I can offer you to get Kajabi in two different ways now. Um, as a partner, as a Kajabi hero, they've allowed me, if you go to their site, you'll get 14-day free trial. But if you go through my link, I'm able to give you a 30-day free trial. But as you can see here, they've just introduced a new program called the Kickstart program. And that Kickstart program, you're going to get a 14-day trial, and then it's only going to be $69 a month. Now, it's going to be very limited. It's going to give you enough to get started and to try it out and to see if it's really what you want and everything. But it's an incredible way to get started and to just see the power of Kajabi. So I want to show you this real quick. If you go to my site at rondeering.com/Kajabi, again, that's rondeering.com/Kajabi, all lowercase, you can click on your 30-day free trial. Now, the 30-day free trial, you get a full-blown version of Kajabi for 30 days to test it out. You're going to find out about how to get set up in minutes. Everything is under one roof. You can have communities, you can have podcasting, you can have blogs, you can have coaching, all kinds of different things. But what I'm also going to give you is my Kajabi mini course for free and one-on-one coaching. 3 hours of coaching calls to answer your questions and make sure in that 30 days you get started with the right forward motion, the right momentum, so that you can really see what Kajabi can do. I am sold on Kajabi. I use it for everything. I got rid of everything else I was using, all the email clients like ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit, Aweber, all of those, any funnel creation programs, any web design programs. And I'm a web designer. I got rid of all of that stuff, and I use everything in Kajabi for the automations and tracking and everything. And so all you need to do is sign up. You'll get an email that will tell you exactly how to get access to the course, and then let me know. And you will also get access in the back office once you sign up for the course and get all that together. You'll see that you have 3 hours of coaching. So that's if you go on a 30-day. Now, here's the cool part. I'm going to give you the same thing on the 14-day. So if you do the 14-day and then it goes to 69, you're going to get the same thing and you're going to get the same bonuses. Your choice. That's the option I'm going to give to you. And to be honest, I sell my Kajabi course for $67, and my coaching goes for 100 to 150 an hour for 1 hour. So I want to give you as much benefit as you can to check this out and see if it's right for you. I hope this helps.
Use it. Let's say you've got a new event, right? You create that event. Um, Again, you can add an automation. So if I click on add automation, event is registered. If the event is registered, subscribe them, tag them, send them an email. You can do anything you want there. And here's where you can add a condition. So I can add a condition here that says if they have already, let's see here. Um, uh, oh, it would be under a tag, right? So let's say the tag was that they've already been on this list. I could say, has any of these tags? And then, you know, let's say the tag was they are already a webinar registrant, right? So then, if they were already a webinar registrant, then and I wanted to subscribe them to an email list that was relevant to that, it wouldn't do that. Okay. So you've got and now the I think you have to be on the growth plan to get the conditions, but it it's a huge uh, add-on that's certainly worth it. Okay, funnels you can do it there. Um, if we go to email campaigns, when I create an email, say broadcast. Okay, I'm gonna just say use the classic editor, test campaign. Um, Automations, right? So if I go down here, it says opens on a reliable trigger. So, it's just giving you a heads up that, it may not be the best thing to trigger on open because they're not reliable. Only because a lot of like Apple and some of them have clamped down on privacy for people and so forth. But hey, if they show up open, then that's okay. But if they open it, you can do all kinds of things again. Add a tag, send them a special email, whatever you want to do, and then add a condition to it if you want to also. So you're kind of seeing how this works. Anywhere that, again, let's say I'm going to create an offer for a product I have out there. So I go in here, I create an offer. Um, it's going to be a free offer. And you'll notice down here, I have automations again, and it's going to say, offers purchase, but I've got a, a lot of different options, right? So sometimes I grant people the offer, after we've done some work together as a benefit or a bonus for them, offer subscription paid successfully, they failed, they canceled. So let's say, you've granted somebody an offer, or then you can, you know, uh, give them add a tag to it, send them a certificate, send them a coupon, all kinds of different things. Again, if you have the growth plan, you can add a condition there. Just about every, I can't think of an area really that maybe under coupons. I don't know if under coupons you can do it. Um, I don't remember. Um, But even in your products, even if you have, if you look at your products and you create a coaching product or something like that, you can go in there. Typically, you wouldn't necessarily do an automation for the product itself, except for when they've completed a module or they've completed a course and you want to send them a certificate and all of those kind of things. So you can see the power of using automations to really automate what you're doing and keeping that connection with people and really impressing them. It's like, wow, they're really keeping me in the loop and things are, tracking so smoothly and it makes your life so much easier. Now, a lot of other product programs out there do automations and things like that. I just think Kajabi, in my opinion, does it the best for all of the areas that you have there in your community, in your podcast, in your coaching, in your all of your payments and offers and coupons, and under marketing, you can do it for your funnels, for your events and your forums and your email campaigns and. I mean, it's just all kinds of things you can do. So I hope this has helped and got you excited about automations in Kajabi because they are very, very, very powerful.